In a significant move to safeguard the cultural and religious heritage of Kashmiri Hindus, the High Court of Jammu and Kashmir has issued an order to protect the unattended temples and shrines of Hindus from encroachments and the land mafia. This significant step aims to safeguard the cultural and religious heritage left vulnerable since the migration of the Kashmiri Pandit community in the 1990s, marking a crucial move towards preserving this rich legacy. As the nation talks about the plight of Kashmiri Pandits who are still waiting for the return to the valley, Hindu temples and shrines desecrated and vandalized in the 90s are still in dilapidated condition. The Jammu and Kashmir government told the assembly in 2012 that out of 438 temples in the valley, 208 had been damaged over the years, while 57 of these temples were in Srinagar. 56 temples suffered damage in the South Kashmir Anantnag district. Kashmiri Pandits and activists have been demanding the restoration of these temples for years, but unfortunately nothing concrete has been done. So nothing concrete has been done till now, but now in a significant move to safeguard the cultural and religious heritage of Kashmiri Hindus, the High Court of Jammu and Kashmir has issued an order to protect the unattended temples and shrines of the Hindus from encroachments and the land mafias. The significant step aims to safeguard the cultural and religious heritage left vulnerable since the migration of the Kashmiri Pandit community in the 90s, marking a very crucial move towards preserving this rich legacy here. The court also mandated Ganderbal district magistrate to take immediate action to secure and maintain two particular sites here, Asthapan Devraj Bharav and Vidush Temple, citing the Jammu Kashmir Migrant Immovable Property Act that empowers the DM in this entire regard here. So that was a petition filed by the Kashmiri Pandits and hearing was on. What Ashok Pandit has to say on this, listen it.
Kashmir government for taking over all those unattended temples and shrines of Hindus in the state of Jammu and Kashmir, which suffered a lot during the days when terrorism was at peak. Our temples were desecrated, our temples were broken, our temples were burnt, and the land was taken over, was grabbed by terrorists and the land mafia there. So as per the High Court order, the government of Jammu and Kashmir has issued orders to all the departments to see to it that these temples and the lands which have been taken over is given back to the shrines and temples, and they are taken care and they are maintained. It's a great moment for all those Kashmiri Pandits, all of us who have suffered the worst genocide, and this will help us in protecting and saving our culture, which was a clear identification of ours in the form of temples and shrines in the state of Jammu and Kashmir. There cannot be a happier moment for all of us, where we longed to go back and visit our temples which were in bad shape. I thank.
So you were listening to Ashok Pandit, the filmmaker, who was stating that there couldn't be a happier moment than this. Now it will save our identity after this High Court's judgment that has now come out. It's a great moment for all the Kashmiri Pandits now.
More than 700 temples encroached, destroyed, vandalized, and hundreds of acres of land being illegally taken away. The order of Jammu and Kashmir High Court is a welcome step. The order directs the district administration to take over the unattended temples and recover the encroached land, this land that has been sold illegally, and give it back to the temple trust. Given the ethnic cleansing of Kashmiri Pandits, it was important for the law machine to step in to safeguard the heritage of Kashmiri Pandits back in the valley. I hope the state administration will also step in and pass on the long pending temple bill and constitute a committee under the same temple bill. Roots in Kashmir welcomes the High Court order and hopes many more steps will be taken to recover the properties of Kashmiri Pandits that have been encroached, illegally sold or demolished.